Let's dive into tracking those big expenditures. Our goal is to capture all expenses throughout the year so we can get a clear view of where our net profit will end up. Let's start with advertising and marketing. Are you spending between 3 to 10%? It might vary if you're aiming for significant growth. Advertising can be a substantial cost. We can plan for it right here or pull information from an existing marketing report. Historical data, typically detailed in your profit and loss statement, can be very helpful. Next, we're going to look at the data from 2025. How much was spent overall on these activities? Load that data in. Feel free to add notes to the cell for future reference if needed. This is great for reflecting back and keeping track. Now, let's think about the coming year. Will there be an increase or a reduction in spending? We're not looking for a new total just yet. It's about the change in amount from the previous year. Once you calculate the change, you'll save and archive these budgets. This helps in analyzing year-over-year trends. As you adjust the previous budget, the system will load the new amount. You'll see your total for the year, including increased amounts and the overall new budget. I've included a monthly breakdown, but using it is up to you. Expenses can vary month by month, sometimes in a cyclical pattern. Out of curiosity, I added this feature. Feel free to use it if it suits your needs. Let's apply the same approach to automobile expenses. And then we move on to admin wages, which are significant, so ensure they're included. If you're planning to add bonuses, salary increases, or more vacation time, load that data here. The system will reflect any increases or reductions. For instance, if you're thinking about cutting payroll, input historical data and make necessary adjustments to see the reduction. And voila, you'll have your new budget. Let's not forget about those miscellaneous expenses. Remember, payroll, vehicles, and advertising are key areas. All other overhead expenses can be grouped here or addressed line by line, depending on your profit and loss setup. Aim for as much detail as possible. Now, let's review our total, any additions, and the new yearly budget. We're also comparing the total overhead from the previous year with current increases to get the new budgeted overhead. A monthly breakdown is available too, which I find helpful for the big picture. Consider what your revenue target is and your monthly expenses. This approach allows you to focus on the big picture and then drill down into specifics as needed. That wraps up the overhead screen. I hope everything is clear. I've tried to make this as straightforward as possible. If you have questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks for following along. Catch you in the next session.